Okay, and there he is with the vintage head with the ghetto blaster.
And welcome to another episode of Reboot Robots R&R Collectibles.
Hello, welcome back to Reboot Robot. I'm Carlos Charlie. This time with the Masters of the Universe figure, and I think this is the first one I've open boxed and reviewed. I think I did a small review on the Laughing Prince Adam from Super 7, but this time I'm going to make an open box. This is going to be an exception because this is an actual figure from Mondo. No, it's not from Mattel. It's not from Super 7. It's from Mondo, one of the first from their sites, and I'm really super excited because I've been taking video of this figure at Comicon for the past 3 years that I've been going. And we never knew when this was going to release, not until we seen the pre-orders back from last year. So now that I got this figure, I'm really excited and I really want to show you guys. And from you can see right here, you see the Castle Grayskull, the jaw bridge, and also it has a cool sleek finish. I love that. Now let me see the side over here. It's a huge box too, so I got to put it at the end of my table. And you can see right there more images of this stone right here. This stone, limestone, or I don't know what it is, what kind of stone that Castle Grayskull is made out of. Magical limestone. There's more of the wall right there. Cool design. Even some little stuff down there, a little dirt. More of the stone right there. And also right back at the front. And I like here, when you open the box first, you see that Master of the Universe, a kind of old gold tint right there, very cool. And also the bottom part right here, just some, let's see, it says it's made in China, Mondo, and all that good stuff. It's the packaging. So, all right, next I want to take off the sleeve, see what we have inside. Let's see. Sorry if the table is shaking. It seems kind of huge and heavy. See right there on the jaw bridge. And bam, right there, He-Man. That's pretty. It looks pretty cool. I do love this this gold type of color that it has to it. And you can see right there. Hold on, let me put a little more back. It says Master of the Universe, He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe, of course. And also there's the little Mondo signature right there. Let's look at this. It says here on the side, 1/6 scale collectible. And this is cool. I never noticed this. Look at that. It's in color. And I love it. Actually has like the Mondo style artwork. It's pretty cool. Have you ever seen their posters online? They have some pretty cool stuff. And I love the fact that they actually did this. It's very cool. Love the design. Nice. Let's see what this said over here. Same thing. I noticed there's these things right here. We're about to find out why in a second. And we're back at the front, so pretty cool. Let me see if I could open it up carefully. Okay, now what I noticed here, that it has a magnet latch on the side. That's why you see there's two little bumps here on the side. It just latches on like a magnet. And then when you open this right here, you have, bam, right there, you have the 6 scale, more like a 12-inch He-Man. You can see right there. Very cool. I do love how it shows everything off, all his accessories, posable hands, and yeah, even the vintage head. I love that. I might just show him with that vintage head. So, and also I do love this sleeve, how it gives the actual artwork of the crest, and also a little portfolio about He-Man. It says a direct descendant of legendary King Grayskull, Prince Adam of Eternia, was chosen to protect his ancestors' power sword from evil by transforming to the most powerful man in the universe, He-Man. I also like the bottom part. It says, at first he used a techno vest with a built-in force field to fight evil, but Adam has since learned to channel his energy through the elders directly from Grayskull's sword, fighting evil and protecting Eternia alongside with other heroic masters of the universe, He-Man. So that's kind of a cool little background, little twist, so that's not bad. And I think it's time to take this guy out the box and see what he could do. Here he is straight out the package, and he looks awesome. I'm just so happy to see him that he's actually in front of me instead of just every year at Comic-Con seeing him behind the display case, wishing that, you know, when they would sell him, price date and everything. And now he's here, and you know what? It was really worth the wait. The guy has incredible detail, and he has massive accessories. I mean, this dude puts the Punisher to shame. He has so many accessories. I think I could actually make a separate video just on his accessories. And plus, look at the greatness to detail. I mean, look at all that stuff. The shield is made out of PVC too, and you're going to see the other parts as well. But they all have a lot of great detail, and it's straight awesome. So next what I'm going to do is we're going to take a closer look at him, And also check out his articulation. Okay, now so let's take a closer look at him, and I do love the shading on the rounder parts. So it gives it the skin a little bit more depth. The face looks pretty good actually. It looks very cartoonish. The lips look not bad. There's a little like I don't know what that is, a scratch or whatever, or maybe some sort of white birthmark. I don't know what that is, but so far so good. He has the bowl-shaped cut hair, like close to the cartoon. Look at that. But I like how it's wavy right here, so it breaks from the bowl-shaped cut kinda. So looks pretty cool. I do love the sculpt of the strands of hair, and it looks like it's apart from the actual mold of the head. So that, you know, that's gives it pretty good detail. I do like that. Let's see. He looks down, you know, okay. He doesn't look up that high, and if I do it any further, the hair kind of cuts into the joint and his head comes off. But he has interchangeable heads, so his head's supposed to come off, but his head goes left and right. And also, like I said, the shading is awesome. It makes the actual parts look like it has depth, so that's pretty cool. I took off the hands because the hands fall out very, very easily. You can see they're like minor pegs. I mean, they do stick in well, but they do come off easily, which is good. I mean, it's less chances that you're going to break off the peg and you have a useless part. So that's actually pretty good. And also his arms go, well, they go all the way around. They go that far back. I thought they were double jointed, but they're not. This just helps with the lower bicep swivel. You can see right there the different part, and then it has the hinge. It's like it's single hinged, or I'm sorry, it's like a single joint, not double jointed. So it goes around, he goes up that far. And also he has a upper bicep swivel right there too. And one other thing, that his arms don't go all the way down because he's so bulky on the sides. So you gotta do the bicep swivel and then go in order to put his arms down like that. So he's just so big and muscular on the top part. So I mean, that's fine. And also he's like his hinges are very tight, so I worries that right here it might be, you see a little strippage right there. So I suggest that if you pose him to have him pose for a while. He's obviously not an action figure, so he's more like a posable statue, if you will. So you could do that. I do love, look at the harness, the details of the harness, like battle damage and stuff. Very good. Goes all the way in the back. He has a upper waist swivel and a lower waist swivel, so you put him in some sort of dynamic poses, I guess. He has a slight ab crunch, kinda. He actually goes further up more than down. You can see right here in the back. So he does have a slight ab crunch. I do love the detail. This is like a pleather. It's like pleathery, has like actual stitches, man. That's actually very cool in detail. Woo, look at his ass. So and he has the fur underwear right down there, so don't worry about that. Everything looks so leathery, like, I mean, he looks like an actual barbarian. That's what's so cool about this. And also he has the furry boots, man. Look at that. He has the lugs on right there. So that's pretty cool. The straps look like they have great detail. He has okay, he does have double jointed legs, so he goes back that far, and you could probably his legs don't go that far up, I don't think. There we go. You got to kind of twist it in order to get it up. So you can see the joint down there. So that's pretty much it right there. And he has does he have a boot cut? No, he doesn't. Well, actually, he has like in the lower knee, you can kind of have his lower leg swivel and the upper part as well. But that's pretty much it on turning it left or right. And his ankles do go up and down. He has ankle pivot. Nice. Ankle pivot helps. It does wonders actually when you want to get him in those dynamic poses. So very cool. Now let's check out his accessories. Okay, so let's first look at his interchangeable head and hands. So you can see here he has a type of holding the sword hand right there. Looks very cool, high detailed. You can actually see the veins going through his hand. And also what I like about these pegs is you could actually swivel the peg so that, I mean, this is perfect because if you want to make him hold the sword straight, like upward, I mean, you could go like that. So that helps a lot. Or any other pose, you go left and right on the peg, and each hand does that. So that's pretty cool. And so these are both, I'm guessing, sword wielding hands. These are his happy trigger fingers because he has two blasters, which I'll show in a second. Pretty cool. Let's have the fingernails right there too. So not bad. And here's his power punching hands right there. You always need some punching hands to punch evil in the face or in the crotch. So there you go. And this man right here, this is actually the vintage head. I mean, if you're a true collector or know anything about vintage He-Man, you know that this is like the first head sculpt they came out with. And check that out, man. It's like right to the detail, right? Even the hair and even the face. Look at that. Very cool. I'll definitely put this on before this video ends. So nice. And like I said before, this guy comes armed to the teeth. I mean, he comes with so many accessories. I love it. I mean, you know what I also love is the great detail, even the weapon storage for the sword. This can actually, you could go on the belt, on the back of his harness, and these swivel so you can make it go a certain way on his back. It's so awesome. It's so customizable. Very cool indeed. And also has Battle Cat right there. Not bad. This has great detail. Looks like it's all wrapped, all barbaric warrior like. So awesome. Great detail. And here's a little mini blaster right there. It reminds me of the movie for some reason, but look at that. Very cool. I do love the gunmetal. It's kind of like scratched over. Looks pretty good. Awesome detail. Not bad. I mean, I don't know if it has some sort of special thing to it, but looks very cool. You can see the little niches and like battle damage on it. I do love the metal sheen on there. Very cool. Even the wraps right there on the handle and the gold on it. Very cool, man. Very good extras. And also the classic battle axe, man. Check this out. I love the attention to detail right there. And it feels like it's made out of PVC too, so that's pretty cool. Even the design here on top, very modern like. Man, even the wraps on there on the handle. Very cool. Looks sharp. Look at that. Very metal-like. Nice, man. Very, very cool. And also, here's another rifle blaster right here. Has a cool little gunmetal to that too. Very nice detail. Looks kind of futuristic and sci-fi-ish. Very cool, man. Look at that. I can't wait till they come out with Duncan. It's so awesome. Put that down. And also here's the shield. This is kind of a pain in the ass to put on him because it has the wrap right here. You got to put it in the handle. I suggest you take off his hand first. Put the hand on here and then set it onto these pegs and then put his arm there and hook the hand to it, even though it takes a little bit of practice because the hand kind of disconnects from the arm, but I mean eventually you'll get it in, so it's right there. I do love the leather detail in the back. Looks like an actual shield. Even though, look at the pegs on there, man. Like if they want to, you know, peg the leather onto the shield, the metal shield. Even the wraps on the handle, even this wrap, a lot of attention to detail. Look at that. And the classic symbol of the shield. The red, the kind of dark reddish, the dark metal. Man, they did a great job. I do gotta admit, they did an awesome job. And also, of course, I saved the best for last. The power sword. Look at that. It looks very like if they made a movie, I would suggest that the sword would look like this, kind of modern. Look at that. Even the gold sheen on there. Even the little details of the marks and cuts. And it's huge too. Check that out right there. The skull at the end. Very barbarian-like. Love the wraps, even the wraps around the handle. What do you guys think? Man, just awesome. Okay, and there he is with the vintage head with the ghetto blaster right there. And I'm surprised he stands pretty well without the stand. I mean, here's... It looks like a hot toy stand. And at the bottom, I didn't show you that. It has like an M. I guess it means Masters of the Universe or Mondo, let's say. But yeah, he stands pretty well without the stand. And like I said, the vintage head. And there's the sword right there in the back. Looking pretty good. Oh, and also one more thing. It comes with this Burby character. It has kind of a cool little helicopter at the end of its tail. Looks very, very cartoonish in its way. And comes with its own stand as well. So you could put that right beside He-Man, so you could accompany him in his adventures. And yeah, it doesn't look too dangerous though, but yeah. Here he is in his power pose, and I cannot end this video without putting him in this pose. This is an awesome, awesome figure. My only gripe is that he's not too poseable. He's very sturdy, which could be good in some parts, but you can't pose him as much as I thought you would. But I would still get this figure. He is awesome. Now, what do you guys think? Please leave your questions, comments below. Like, subscribe, live long, game on. Also, one more thing.
Drugs don't make your problems go away. They just create more.